Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a interesting fun video with my bestie here, Tanya.
Hi.
I'm going to ask some questions and we're both going to answer them if we want to. If we don't want to answer a question, we don't have to. Deal?
Deal.
Alrighty. I've got a notepad here. I wrote questions on at like 2 o'clock this morning.
You did get sleep, right?
I did get sleep.
Oh, thank
yes.
goodness.
So
Don't make me worry about
We'll
you.
start with some simple ones. Like, see if you can remember, because I can remember some of these, but I don't know if you can.
Okay.
How long have we known each other?
Centuries. Well, technically.
Decades, more like.
Okay. Decades is realistic.
It's actually coming up this month, 23 years.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Where did we meet?
I remember the bus stop, but I know we met before that.
No, we didn't.
Really? Oh.
Because I started high school a year before you. It was at the bus stop, at school, the high school. You got off the bus.
I would switch buses.
To switch buses.
Yeah,
yes.
I remember
because
that.
Our sisters were best friends in high school. So that's actually how we met.
Right, yeah, I remember the bus stop.
Okay, how old are you?
Old.
Old?
No, I'm 34. 35 next month. Which is scary as hell. And I still don't know how to 30.
I'm the same age, but who's older, me or you? By about 2 months and 13 days.
That's still scary.
Okay, what's your occupation?
Well, according to my tax return and stuff, I'm classified as a team member, but I work in fast food.
Currently, unemployed. What's the longest time you've gone without having a shower?
I can answer this one. 2 nights.
2 nights?
2 nights.
I've gone a week without having a shower.
What, baby
Proper
wipe?
shower. I've done like a sponge bath sort of thing, wipe myself down, but I've actually gone a week without a shower.
The water pressure at my mum and dad's place is just shocking to the point where you have to sponge bath.
Yeah.
So that's why I try not to stay no longer than 2 nights there.
Fair enough. Okay. What is one thing you wish you could unsee?
Oh, crap. Like, when I was 7, one of the cows in the yard gave birth to a stillborn calf. I wish I could unsee its dead carcass. That
Fair enough.
I didn't have the stomach back then. I pretty much upchucked on the spot. I was pretty much useless as the moment I saw the calf. I was like, and I know it's sad. It's a fact of life. It happens, but it's...
But not at that age.
Not at that age.
Yeah.
No. I was too young to deal with that.
Now, since writing these questions this morning, that's one thing I'm struggling to answer.
Really?
Yeah. If I had to think of something, it would probably be like one thing you want to unsee. I hate seeing just the bodies of my deceased loved ones after they've gone.
Okay, dude, that's valid.
So that's really all I could think of at the moment.
It's still a good answer.
So, yeah. Okay, next question. If you could trade places with anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
Ooh. Damn, good question. I play a game called Ingress, and I know of a couple that, both resistance agents, that they actually travel a lot. I think, yes, they do have a few things going against them, like I know one of them's in the army, but I would trade places for them purely because of the travel.
Yeah.
Like, they've been to places I've never been.
I agree with the travel thing. I'd like to trade places with a stewardess or someone. The places you get to travel, would be amazing. Next question. What is the most... Now, you don't have to answer this one if you don't want to. What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you in public?
I'm a walking embarrassment sometimes for the shit that I've done. I'm notorious for getting my skirt accidentally tucking in my skirt when I'm walking places. So, most embarrassing. I've sort of learnt to shrug it off, so I really can't say anything that's really tragic. I've sort of learnt as well, you did it, that's it, move on. So I really can't answer that one properly.
Oh, that's fine. Mine was back in primary school. And swimming lessons. And there was a group of us in our swimming level. And we had to do some warm-up things outside the pool. So one of them we had to lay on our backs and just lift our legs up and down. One time I lift my legs up and down, and all of a sudden, a big fart came out.
Caitlin, I'm proud of you.
Let's just say I was embarrassed for the next few weeks at school, and it was a very small primary school.
Yeah, you went to a smaller primary school than I did. That was spread like wildfire.
Alright, here's another one. What would you do if you ran out of toilet paper in a public toilet after dropping a big one?
I have actually done this and I regret doing it because bloody hell it stings your butt. The KFC white thingies. Yeah, don't do it. They contain alcohol and they sting your butthole. It hurts. But at least I still had a clean backside, damn it.
You did. And it would have smelt okay too.
Lemony fresh.
Well, I actually have never been caught in this situation because I always carry extra serviettes or tissues in my handbag. So I've always got something there.
Oh, you're smart.
But if I didn't have it, as long as it wasn't that time of the month, I'd probably just use my undies and chuck them away.
Okay. And then hit up the shops and buy new undies.
Exactly.
I like that.
Okay. What's the if you don't have, this one's one you don't have to answer. What's the biggest secret you have kept from your parents?
Oh, yeah, I can't answer that. There's actually quite a few, but I can't answer that.
Fair enough.
No.
And honestly, I can't answer it because I'm not perfect, because I don't believe in the word perfect. But growing up, I never really kept secrets from my parents.
Well, my mum...
I lived in a very small country town. I didn't get out a lot, so I didn't go anywhere, or I couldn't sneak out of the house and go to friends' places and do things like that. So
I don't think I really explored or did anything majorly scandalous until I moved out of home, to be honest. Yeah. I kept pretty much on the straight and narrow, and when I discovered when I left town, I was like, yeah, small new things! Yeah. And that's probably where the secrets have developed.
Yeah.
And if my parents find out, well, they'll probably die of a heart attack, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah, guess what, Mum and Dad? Your little girl's not that innocent.
Oh, my mum knew I wasn't that innocent once I got to the age of 18, so...
Fair enough.
Nothing surprised my mum.
Jeez, I'm jealous of your mum, actually.
We taught a lot of stuff, like, growing up. Like, a lot of people, especially when it comes to, like, the homosexuality, right? We grew up not worried about it or scared about it, or we didn't hate it or anything. It's just something that happened. You love someone, you love someone. That's what we were taught.
I wish I could say the same. My parents are somewhat conservative in their thinking, and that's pretty much the main reason why I've had to keep a lot of things secret from them.
Fair enough.
There's stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I had to rely on friends, particularly friends that are older than me.
Mm-hmm.
It got to the point where I was adopting parents.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Second page of questions. If you could write your own law that everyone had to follow, what would it be?
Use your bloody indicators. I'm not joking. Like, seriously, I don't care how fancy your car is.
Yep.
You use your bloody indicators.
Yeah, this is one that I think I could have fun with.
Yeah.
You know, you could go the naughty way, or you could just go the proper way. But the thing I think is, in Australia, we drive on the left.
Yeah.
So I believe that it should be the same with when you're walking down the street. Keep to your left. Walk to your left.
That makes sense. That makes sense to me. That way
And if you're in a group, don't walk all standing next to each other right across, especially when you're in a very big shopping centre.
No,
it's busy.
I'm sick of going, excuse me, and then get louder. And then one time they were really deaf, and I'm like, shove, love! Oh, that worked. Oh, that surprised me how well that worked. And there've been one or two times. The thing is, with working in kitchens with small enclosed places, you have to announce where you're behind people.
Yeah.
So you go behind. I caught myself doing that in a shopping centre once. And I'm like, I'm not at work, damn it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, it was a dumb moment, I have to admit, but it was funny. I can laugh at it.
Okay, what do we got next? If you could prank anyone without being caught, who would it be and what would you do?
Ooh. In light of the situation with the bushfires, it'd be Scott Morrison, and I'd feather and tar the bastard.
I'd have to agree there. I don't think I could think of anything else. No, I had trouble writing these questions. I'm thinking, how am I going to answer these? And this is one I just couldn't think of. Because I have so much fun pranking and scaring Matthew that, you know, I don't think it'd be as fun with anyone else.
Fair enough.
I remember one time, because Matthew tends to be one that if I go wake him up for him to go to work, he'll fall back asleep. And then he cracks it because he's running late. So I actually changed the time on his phone one year. And he ended up being 20 minutes early for work for that whole year. But he did end up finding out eventually.
Kate, I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. Well done.
Well, I just got tired of him falling back asleep and then complaining that he was late for work.
I would too.
So,
Like, I would too if I was I was in a relationship and I lived with my partner and all that jazz, but I probably would do the same thing. No, I don't blame you. I'm glad you did it though. Well done.
But I can't get away with it anymore.
No. You pushed your luck there. Sorry.
Okay. What animal most closely resembles you?
Ooh.
For me, I'd say a cross between a cat and a sloth. Because I love to sleep. I can be slow at sometimes and very lazy.
Damn, you gave me a good one.
Just like what my drink bottle says.
What?
Too lazy to be lazy, and it's got a picture of a sloth on it.
Jeez, that's a good one.
Yes, I am drinking out of a Christmas cup. I drink out of it all year long.
Hey, it does the job.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably be part cow.
Why?
Because they're tasty. No. I don't want to be eaten. I don't encourage cannibalism, guys.
Neither do I.
My sister's looking at adopting a greyhound, and the more I learn and read about them, the more I realise I'm basically a lazy dog who just wants to do a quick sprint and they're done. Like, they're surprisingly lazy for a dog that's fast.
Yeah.
And at work, I'm on the ball, I'll be fast and everything, but when I'm off work, I'm like, screw you all.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'm a greyhound.
Fair enough. Okay, where are we? What's your biggest pet peeve?
Incorrect use of your. Incorrect use of their. Incorrect use of apostrophes.
So grammar.
Yeah, I am a grammar Nazi. Like, I'll let it slide on spelling because I admit my spelling's still atrocious.
Yeah.
But it's the incorrect use of grammar is what bugs me.
Yep.
What else is my pet? What other pet peeves I have?
We're going back to the law thing, making your own law.
Oh, and indicators.
Yeah, pet peeves of mine are people not correctly using their indicators, and people who push in queues really peeve me. But I also people who believe that their opinion is right, yours is always wrong, theirs is always right, and that, especially I've come across this on certain social media things, men who believe women do not deserve to have an opinion. I mean, we're in the 21st century and they still believe that women belong in the kitchen and that's where they stay.
Yeah, they gotta die out. There's a reason why I love the OK Boomer meme.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best meme on the planet, honestly.
Okay. Have any of your exes ever told you they regret breaking up?
I actually did. One of the guys I dated back in high school. He actually admitted that he regretted breaking up with me. And I'm like, dude, it happened. Like, what can you do?
Yeah.
Like, he actually called me up and told me that, which was a bit spooky.
I had the same thing. One of my exes said that this was probably about a month before I'd broken up. No, a month after I'd broken up with one guy. So he was the ex before. And a month before I met Matthew. I was talking to him and he said if he had have had a job, a car and his own place, he would have proposed to me.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And he regretted breaking up with me.
Awkward.
Yeah. But, I mean, if I had have been in a better mind frame, I probably would have gotten back together with him because at the time I hadn't met Matthew yet. But I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, smart move, girl.
Yeah.
Smart move.
I mean, I still talk to him, like every so often. He's been going through some similar things as me. About a month before my mum died, his mum died. And she was a lovely lady. Of all the parents of my exes, his was the one that I liked the most and I got along with the most. So, yeah. That's the answer to that question. Alrighty. Alright, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I have no idea.
No idea?
I really honestly have no idea. I'm just enjoying life as I can. I'll take
Fair
what
enough.
it comes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ideally, I would love to do more travelling.
Have your caravan and...
Get my car, get my caravan, piss off somewhere, but I don't know what's happening in the next 5 years.
And that's the thing, no one knows.
It's a bit anything goes at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I have ideas of what I would like to be, where I'd like to be, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Fair enough.
I'd like for Matthew to finally propose.
Come on, that's overdue.
I'd like to be married before I'm 40. Hopefully at least having one kid. And yeah, they're the main two at the moment. Also have a job would be nice. Be earning a steady income. So, yeah. Alright. What is your biggest regret?
Biggest regret? Ooh.
Mine would probably be not finishing high school back when we were at school and waiting, you know, so long to actually do it. And probably now that I'm older, I think of it, not spending as much time with my dad when I was younger.
I don't know what would be my biggest regret. Like, I admit there are guys I should have hooked up with. I don't know what is my biggest regret, I'll be honest. I've always come to the conclusion, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You live with it.
Fair enough. Just like my dad used to always say, if it is to be, it is to be. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I like.
Alright, let's get down. We've got 2 more questions. Have you ever had a profile on a dating site?
Yes!
Yeah.
It did land me a boyfriend.
I've had several, I have to admit. Probably about half a dozen different profiles on different sites. Yeah, I've had a couple of boyfriends out of it. One of them, I met a guy who then what's the word? Introduced me to Matthew. So, yeah. Alright, last question. What are your top 3 things that you cannot live without?
Tea, sock yarn, because I love knitting knots. There's something weirdly therapeutic about it. Oh, what'd be the third? My friends, basically.
Yep. I'd have to say, you know, my family and friends as one, because I'd call they're all my loved ones. I can't live without ice cold drinks.
You and your bloody eyes.
Even when it's freezing cold. I mean, today's not that good. I got ice in my drink. And what would be the third? Good music. I need some good music.
Good call.
But I don't have any particular. I'm very eclectic when it comes to my music. I like lots of different kinds of music.
That's a good thing about music. Same as food. There's so much variety out there. Like, you'd be ashamed to narrow yourself to one thing.
Yeah.
Ah, good call. Good. No, I have to agree.
Okay. Well guys, I thank my bestie Tanya here for agreeing to do this video. I asked her as soon as she got here about less than an hour ago if she'd do it with me. I told her she didn't have to if she didn't want to.
It's about time I got thrown underneath the bus. And it's about that time I may let you all know that I actually do exist, if she has mentioned you in previous videos.
Well, you did see her in the Elton John video. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. I've got some interesting things coming this year. Press the little bell notification so you get notified when I upload. And I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye.
Bye.